We're back. Brooklyn apartment co-op. More of the same. I can't stress how common these kinds of jobs are. And what I mean by that is just the heavy texture everywhere. This is what we walked into. They did some test sampling here. Let me see if I get a light going. Look at that. I mean, everywhere. There's nothing we can really do. They understand that. We spoke to them. Imperfect patchwork just everywhere. We're gonna paint these walls. If you notice all these markings here, if you notice all of these markings, we're physically scraping the walls. And it's everywhere, top to bottom. We're really focusing on the main viewing areas there, but every single wall, every square foot has drips. It's everywhere, and it's how it is. It's just been painted 7 million times. Heavy texture, paint on all the fixtures. So we're walking around, I didn't get to this wall, and doing the best we could. It takes time. We're getting them all off. We cannot open up a can of paint until we do it all. We'll still miss a whole bunch. You know, we only have 2 days to get this done. We'll still miss a whole bunch. We're only here to paint. We have to open up a can of paint sooner or later. These closets. Moving right along, we have 4 of these big closets here. This one's not too big. This bathroom. Now, the people who came here to prepare it, they didn't do a great job. Look at this. Horror job. Horrible. They just literally put the mud up there. They didn't care to sand. They didn't care to mix their mud well enough to remove all the air bubbles. They just didn't care. That's all it means. And they told the customer this was finished. The customer shows me this. Look at this. You see. Disgraceful. Disgusting. So now, we're probably going to sand it all down. Give it a polish, quick skim coat, prime it, and we're going to paint it. And we're going to do it the right way. It's unfortunate that the customer we have to charge it for more work. But this is what happens. It's part of the business, I guess. It's an unfortunate part of the business. They just didn't sand correctly. They didn't do their job right. Insufficient lighting in this room. These walls are green. The ceiling is gray. Something different with the ceiling. It's definitely not white. All that's going to get painted. More of the same. Over here, we have exposed metal. We're going to prime that with a shellac-based primer. Let it sit overnight, and we'll paint it evenly with the trim. I'm going along cutting the ceilings right now. You know, getting where the roller can't reach, corners like this, really filling it in. But one thing I just wanted to show you here is that on top of all this crown molding, it's filthy. I got news for you. Most so-called painters, they're just gonna paint right over that. And sooner or later, it's gonna contaminate the mud. But we have to clean every surface. We will not paint a dusty surface. Look, we mop them all down. How hard is that? It's not hard at all. It's something so simple, and people just don't do it. Be right back. Ceiling complete. Looking beautiful. About to start caulking. This ceiling's fully complete. This needed 2 coats. Bathroom ceiling skim coated. Let that dry. Closet's complete. Day 1. Come back. All right, ceiling has been skim coated. We skim coated the walls. Not much you could do here. I mean, the ceilings are so wavy. Still drying there. Probably come back, give it another shot, and we'll be out of there. All right, we're all complete here. Customer wanted a green ceiling. We did 1 skim coat on the walls, commonly referred to as a polish. Now, there's nothing you could do with these walls. They're wavy. You can't even see the ceiling. It's even worse. It's a 1920 something building. So, but either way, it came out excellent. Walls are nice and smooth now. And we're leaving here. More of the same stuff here. Beautiful job. Trim is getting applied as we speak. In this room, the top of the trim right here was painted wall color. That's what they wanted. More of the same here. Fully finished. Painting some shelves to them last minute, rolling it on for the closets. Came out great.